Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with Mimi Shortly Mimi where you get the gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hurt. Of course you know there is no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze you do what? You lose. Are you yet to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see they hurt. Guys, so last night the housemates had their Saturday night party as usual. To me, the party was interesting, right? It was okay. It was normal, you know. And my best dress for the female was Z, and then for the male was Mark Jr. So let me know whom your best dress was for the female and then for the male. I mean for last night party. The DJ was giving, it was interesting, you know, but just that the house is few and you know how it is when the housemates are few in the club. Yeah. So guys, do not forget to tell me your best dress from the male and female. Blue Ever posted and said, by this time, I would be shouting Asambe Asambe with this playlist. It may seem as though Blue Mother freaking Ever was also feeling the DJ, as she is a DJ, so she know what's up. My fave, watching my fave Mpumi, love it, says CDE. Boys are delicious. I miss watching you, says Mame. Of course, Blue Ever was somebody that we enjoyed during the Saturday night party in the Baby Titan house. Anyways, guys, enough of all the ones, right? You know what? Due to the housemates are few, we just have 9 housemates: Willie, Makehkeh, Sinae, Papa Ghost, Mpumi, Liema, Z, Young Papi, and Mark Jr. You know? Like they are literally few, and me, I was thinking, well, nothing much will happen. These housemates are just there. They are just on a vibes and inshallah kind of thing, you know. But guys, hey, the drama that happened after party, guys, wahala be like bicycle indeed. Like the drama that happened after yesterday night party. Let's discuss them right now. I say they hurt. So guys, when the housemaid got inside, you know, they were at the kitchen side. First off, they started a conversation. You know, they were discussing about conspiracy in the house and what is termed conspiracy and what is not termed conspiracy. You know, before you know it, Papa Ghost went to get the rule book. They read it out. You know, they were just having general arguments. You know, they were just having conversation. Already, Makehkeh and Liema went through it. Makehkeh told Liema to change her ways. You know, remember they have this notion about Liema being stubborn and all of that. So Makehkeh told Liema to change her ways. That is where everything started off with. You know, at this point, it was given like Liema was the point. Like it was, to me, I don't know. But if you watched last night, yeah, if you're a team no sleep and you really watched last night and not via bit by bit videos, to me, it was given like a ganged up thingy. Like she was just the center of topic. Like in the presence of everybody, you were telling somebody about, oh, her attitude and everything, you know. So while Makehkeh said that did not sit well with Liema, you know. But some of the housemates were accepting whatever Makehkeh was saying, like Willie and all of that, you know. So Makehkeh now said something and he said, imagine somebody that is on 2 strike going in a kind of way, you know. He's also wearing that shoes. He's also on a 2 strike level. You know, there are some things Liema should not be doing. He now cited of last week to Saturday's party, you know, that Liema had the issue with Els and Jared. Remember, Biggie did not address it. So Makehkeh was like, what Liema did that Saturday is something that could warrant her to leave the house. Immediately, Makehkeh said that the camera immediately left that scenario and went to where Mark Jr. was sleeping alone on the bed. Imagine where housemates were having steaming conversation, and what the camera could do was just go to someone who was sleeping, because they're trying to avoid some conversation that would make viewers start tagging BCCSA or start saying, oh, you guys did partial or whatever, or the production bet narrative selling again. But what Makehkeh said and Willie was that with what she did last Saturday, it's something that would have warranted her to go home. But Biggie never did address it, and we saw Els complain about it, in the diary room of Liema pushing her, you know. Anyways, that aside, later on, the camera went back on them, The housemates were having conversation in their number already. To me, I think Liema, they are seeing Liema as a threat at this point. When you see somebody as a dumb person, somebody that is dumb, remember the kind of gameplay Liema played in that house, falling into Jared's trap and acting like she does not have a choice. The housemates will see her like, no, 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 no. This girl is somebody that would go on time. But for her to still have them, like, still be till this time and possibly close to the finale, they'll be like, no, this girl is actually a threat. So I think they were really trying to come for her. They're trying to come for her to get a reaction. That is what I think they are trying to do right now, because I think the best way is to make a housemate get their third strike and go home and giving others the chance to win this game. So Makehkeh was trying to tell Liema. Liema was like, okay, what do you think I am doing that you're telling me to change? I don't like it. Liema said she doesn't like it. Makehkeh was like, Liema cannot cook. That's it. Liema was like, okay, how many things have I prepared in this house that made you say I cannot cook? In all of this conversation that was going on, what's his name? Sinai was defending Liema, was talking to Makehkeh that is not how you should address somebody. In fact, Makehkeh was really ranting so hard. He was really, really ranting so hard. He was even telling Liema that you're coming for me. I am not the person you should be coming for. Me, I am talking to you to your face. But the people whom you laugh with have the same opinion about you, but they will not say it to your faces. So Makehkeh, they were just arguing, like a very long argument, where Makehkeh thinks Liema needs to change. And Liema was like, Makehkeh, you have told me these things countless times. I need to know the area where I need to change from, because I don't know where this is coming from every now and then. After, it will look like that one has actually died down a little, And then at the point, she actually left the conversation with annoyance. When she left, Willie went upstairs to go discuss with Z, young Papi, and was like, Liema is crying. What happened was that Makehkeh told her to change, blah, 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 that she has anger issues and is getting to her. That's why Willie get to her. If you have actually received double strike for the same reason, does it not mean that you have anger issues? Willie was just making jest of her. They were just laughing upstairs. Now, the same thing that occurred when they were still in that kitchen, Papa goes saying that all the heat is on Liema. The focus was on Liema. People were saying like the housemates' focus was on Liema, and Makehkeh ranting too much about the Liema thingy. Papa Ghost came up with a thing, and he said that to him, all of them are okay in this house, but he thinks Liema is the best when it comes to being talented. Like in a nutshell, he is saying that they are all talented in Biggie's house, but Liema is the overall best. And while he was saying this thing, he was lamenting on it, right? The housemates were sitting there in the kitchen, but that did not really sit well with Mpumi. Mpumi did not really find that funny. Mpumi was like, I'm not doubting what you're trying to say, but I think me too, I'm talented, So it was not looking like that does not sit well with Mpumi. Mpumi was arguing with Papa Ghost because of that. Because Papa Ghost said Liema is the most talented housemate amongst them. So later on, Papa Ghost went upstairs to have conversation with Z and young Papi and Willie, and was like, if I make a comment and say this person is more talented than all of us, what would you think about that? They were like telling him that we'll feel that is your own opinion. Everybody has their opinion about that. And Papa Ghost was like, so I don't know why Mpumi is taking it so personal. So guys, like last night was so chaotic. After everything, Liema changed, came back, still on the same conversation with Makehkeh thingy. Makehkeh was pointing out the ish that he has found out about Liema. Liema was like, Makehkeh, you have not come to me any day to ask me, Liema, how are you faring? How are you doing? The only thing you always do is, you need to change. You need to change. You've got anger issue. Makehkeh was like, how can you tell me that that is the only thing I tell you? Is that how bored I am in this house? That every minute, every now and then, I keep telling you, you need to change, blah, 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 blah. So they were just arguing for so long about that. Liema said she doesn't like it and nobody should call her that last born thing again. That enough is enough about all of these talks. That she doesn't like where the scene is going. That enough is enough. So while that was going on, Liema said it and left. While Liema left, Makehkeh started pointing out to Sinaye again, was like, what Sinaye is doing is not good. You know that Liema is at fault. You know, all those kind of talk. And then Papa Ghost came up and said, why are you attacking Sinaye? The person you're talking to, the person you were addressing, Liema, you've been lamenting on her for a long while. She has left. So why are you attacking Sinaye? Guys, that is how Papa Ghost and, what's his name, Makehkeh started fighting. Oh, hey, serious Quanta, guys. Papa Ghost was like, Makehkeh is so aggressive. What is the need for all of this thing that he has spoken enough? Guys, like, they had a face-off. They really had a face-off. Some people were even holding on Makehkeh. Like, no be small thing. Now, the Liema and Sinaye was now calm. They did not even say Pim, because normally what they were expecting is a reaction from Liema. But right now, the fans were like, you see, you guys keep calling Liema a production pet. It may seem as though Liema is also God pet, because they try to put drama on her head. Right now, reverse is the case. The drama are on two of them. That is Papa Ghost and Makehkeh right now. You know, Papa Ghost and Makehkeh really rant and bant for a while. Like, they spoke to each other for a while. You're flying there. You're doing more guys. Before they dished out food to eat. While they were eating, the same Liema now came to the table and started asking them to rate her cooking and everything. They started lamenting on food she has cooked for a long while. Some said she cooked white chicken, that they did not like her egg. Different these things. In my mind, I'm like, wait. The same people that have come to tell you, oh, you don't know how to cook on all of that, you still went to them to ask for validation. But why? Is that even necessary? That is not necessary at all. With what happened last night, you know, I think it was kind of provocative. It was giving, they were really coming for Liema. Because she was even asking them like, okay, you keep telling me change. What if I don't want to change? How is that your business? If I really don't want to change, how is that your business? You know, so you and I, if we're going to be sincere, because Makehkeh was telling Liema that he is not Liema's problem, that he is the least of Liema's problem, that he does not have any grudge with Liema. But can you guys attest with me that ever since Bravo B left the house, Makehkeh had Liema in mind? If you guys would listen to the truth, or be able to say the truth. That is what me I have observed, and the way he has always said some things about her. He has that feelings of his friend leaving because of they discussed Liema. That thing is still on his head. So him saying, oh, Liema is the least of his problem, I think that one is is a lorry or something, is a lie. You know. Anyways, that was how it happened. Makehkeh seeing that everything is becoming tense, especially from Ghost End. Makehkeh went to the room to go and lie down. Sinaye went to find him there to have conversation with him and was telling him that it was not really like this, like this, like that. Makehkeh was like, he was just trying to give advice and nothing more. It was not a harmful thingy, that he does not know why Liema had to take it so personal. So Sinaye was like, he's going to speak to Liema and also let Liema understand that. So while Sinaye left, yeah, Mpumi started, you know, telling Makehkeh that they actually took this thing serious because of it is Makehkeh. If it was someone else, they would not take it serious. You know, if it was someone else that told Liema that you need to change, she will not take it this deep. But because of his Makehkeh was like, that's what he is saying too. That because of him, they are not acting like it is something else, you know. And then that is how they were having the conversation. People were like, exactly, what's the name? That's Mpumi, that she's actually a two-faced, that she's the person Makehkeh have been referring to when Makehkeh was telling Liema that your friends, people you call your friends, are the people who do not even like your attitude. They were like, it is Mpumi Makehkeh was referring to. While Liema remind Makehkeh that she doesn't have a friend in the house. In all of this happening, Mark Jr. was lying down on his bed until the food was ready. That was when he came out, and it was as at that time that it was the heat of argument between Papa Ghost and Makehkeh. So Mark Jr. started having conversation with Liema after Liema seeked validation from people to rate her cooking. You know, they actually told her that she's not really, they actually rated her though. Anyways, and then Mark Jr. was like, she should not give room to people calling her names at like the last one. She should not entertain it. Anybody that calls her, she should shun those people and tell them she is not in for all of this thing, and just walk along and not listen to them. And Mark Jr. started lamenting on the fights that happened between Papa Ghost and Makehkeh. Mark Jr. was like, see this person, they are supposed to be friends, but can you see how a friend is trying to provoke his friend to make his friend react? And knowing that your friend is standing on one foot, that he has one strike to go home, and you were coming off on on your friends' faces like that. Mark Jr. was referring to Papa Ghost. So he was like, anybody who does this to you and call yourself a friend, that person is not a friend, because you can stand to see that your friend go. He now cited Jared as an example. Now said, just like Jared that claimed to care about you, but keep on doing things, to actually rub it off your face like you cannot do anything, that means that person do not really like you. So he was like, imagine I was the one Papa Ghost is talking to the way he was to Makehkeh, coming to my face and all of that. I would definitely slap him and walk out of this door. I'm like, yo, Mark Jr. So in essence, he's trying to say the reason why he's avoiding ghosts with all his might is to avoid a scenario as this one. While they were having this conversation, this dude came there, Willie. Willie started advising Liema that Liema should try and stay out of trouble. It's just 2 weeks remaining. Anybody that talk, just keep mute, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, really, you are indeed two-faced. Lawrence, ask question come Sunday because come today. Like, what? What? Hey, the same person who was mimicking Liema crying and making jest of her of having anger issues is the same person coming to tell her, just ignore, mute. This one, don't talk. It's just 2 weeks remaining. I'm like, yo, this housemates though. I never knew you guys would be giving us drama with these few housemates in the house. Like, guys. Anyways, coming from Mel, Big A will never let conversations, argument flow because he knows tomorrow someone can potentially be disqualified for saying something off. I have noticed that in camera do not last long on people when they are tipsy to avoid whatever housemate going unnecessarily. bbnzansi winner, don't come back next season. You are so damn biased when it comes to housemates. The Liema that you always protect has already exposed you enough. These people are actually saying this based off on what Makehkeh and Billy them were saying about Liema is meant to go home because of what happened last Saturday. That is what transpired between herself and Els and Jared last Saturday. I don't mind them protecting Liema because these kids are young and actually have dreams. My question is, why couldn't they protect Yolanda? Why ruin her image if they can do for others? Why? And like, what's up? This show is so rigged. MD, even the housemate knows she was meant to go home. So this actually stirred brows when the camera left the conversation. Immediately they said what Liema did is supposed to make her go home, and then they were saying if they had not hold her, then it would have been something else. You see how they move the camera as soon as Makehkeh exposed them. Please, Baby Naija, I am waiting for you, my dear. Come soon. The same Baby Naija you people have been bashing. You people have been saying, oh no, Zanzi is the best. That is why I said you don't judge like that. It trains everywhere. This one strategy is to avoid mingling with housemates and controversies and get the money. What a ball. Let him go work for it. This person is referring to Mark Jr. In all of the drama that was happening. Baby boy was lying down on his bed. I don't know what you want him to do. I am glad Liema didn't drink because if she did, she could have acted otherwise because these housemates are pushing her there, Sana, especially Makehkeh and Willie. Why is Liema so hated, Mariah? She's literally hated inside that house and outside. They are literally trying to provoke her at this point. Sincerely, if she was kind of tipsy, she would have reacted in another way because this one is kind of provocation. They were rubbing it on her face. If that was an advice, it's not going to be something you would just be making it around everybody's face. No, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't know how you guys say, but to me, it's a no-no. These guys should allow Liema be. What they are doing to her right now is not fair. None of those housemates is perfect. It is giving bullying. Let her be. They still can't believe it's the same girl who has been playing dumb all along. That's now playing safe with 2 strikes. They are really scared of Liema and they can go any length to get her disqualified. Please pray for Liema. Anyways, guys, this is where I'll be dropping my voice right here and now. Were you among the team no sleep last night at the early hours of this morning. Tell me, did you watch the after party drama? What do you think about everything that transpired? Let's operate in the comment section. I'll be right there with you guys. Bye for now, guys, and have a great Sunday.